Back to Oblivion, everybody. Alright. Topic 8 and 1. Alright, let's see.
They still aren't letting me live this down. I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there. Everyone's making fun of me because I fell for the Siren's charms. Well, now I have the last laugh. Azan at the Fighters Guild is a fine warrior. I understand he can sign you up if you're interested. Do me a favor.
My children are starving.
Alright, that's right. We're looking for the guy who sold me the haunted house, since now I've survived. I am displeased that he sold me a haunted house. So let's head to the inn. I totally forgot I had Chameleon on. Alright. Hey, you.
What do you want?
Rumors.
I saw Rufrius Vinicius knock a man down with one punch. I wish he'd teach me a bit about hand-to-hand combat.
Alright, tell me about Beniris.
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the Imperial City. Bye.
Good
Bye.
afternoon. I understand the Fighters Guild. How can I help you?
What's going on, man? How you doing? Saw you were on the forest yesterday. You're not really playing. You kind of stopped playing Skyrim for a little bit. Alright, is he all the way in the Imperial City? Nice, nice. Which one of the Hobbit movies are you watching? Gotta walk all the way back now. Now let's take some of our vegetables here so I can make some more potions. Oh, Dalish, what's going on? It's okay, secretly you clearly just unfollowed me here, so you didn't have to tell me. It's okay. How's your night going? Let's make some more potions. Megan subs, Megan unfollows. I mean, it's possible, you never know. Got so much corn. Corn goes with everything. Onions, corn and rice, corn and taproot. Only sub, no follow. Some root pulp and ectoplasm. Nightshade. Nectar. Venison. Mixing all sorts of stuff up in here. Got any flaxseed. We've got some glow dust for that flaxseed. Get some damage health. Alright, I think that is it. You don't bother making with potions? Right on. I am level 78. It is the highest of my skills right now. I am making potions like mad. But apparently unlike Probably Mad, because Probably Mad don't do those potions. I've got Chameleon on. Chameleon's something I wish they had kept in Oblivion, or in Skyrim, because I really like Chameleon in this game. Because, like, Chameleon, unlike invisibility, you can actually do stuff while being Chameleon. So, like, I can cast spells, I can open doors and whatever. And I'm only partially. So I'm like, right now I'm 35% chameleon, so I have a 35% chance of just like seeming invisible. I wish they would have kept that in Skyrim, because that was a cool thing. Especially because you could get like, just completely buff your chameleon, and then go at like 100% chameleon. And so you're just like permanently invisible, but you can do stuff. It's fantastic. You always find so many potions, you never make them. That's fair. I use it as a good way to make money. You can make a good chunk of money with the potions, so. And plus, it's a good skill to get up. That's another intelligence one besides the, because like the destruction ones are both willpower and restoration, conjuration, and alchemy's intelligence, which gives me intelligence since I'm a mage. And then acrobatics and light armor give me speed, and then I've got one agility one. Hey! Oh, hydrate. Got that water. Appreciate the it's all good with the mute though. Nice to see you. I know you don't hear me, but where do I think the next Elder Scrolls is going to be? My guess is probably Hammerfell. I'll remind you to drink water. That's good, that's good. I went on a run and I definitely could use the water. But yeah, my guess is Hammerfell. What do you think, Brawley? Conservation increased. Hammerfell is where the Red Guards are from. Draw power from the bow. Time for some healies. That's what you thought as in, that's what you think the next place is going to be also? Or that's what you thought as far as just the race? Gotcha. Yeah, it would be cool to have multiple. It'd be really cool if eventually they can get to like the Elder Scrolls Online status of like how many areas they have. I mean, obviously that's going to take a ton of work and stuff, but it would be really cool because I like that you could go to like all the different places Elder Scrolls Online. Not a fan of the actual game itself, but that part was cool. Ready. It's almost been 10 years. I know I saw something the other day that was saying it's been longer just waiting for Elder Scrolls 6 than it was between Morrowind and Skyrim. I was like, Jesus, really? That's nuts. Oh. Oh well. Ah! Ah! This cougar's beating me up. That should have hit. Ow! Oh. Oh! The hitboxes for these games can be so janky. Between Oblivion and Skyrim, Oblivion came out, I think, in 2004 or 2006. And then came out at 11, so I think it was like maybe 5 years. I'm not 100% on that though. Should use that mana to heal. Yep, more stuff for potions. Apparently I've been here recently and picked all this stuff. Also guys, let me know if it seems to be lagging. I think I fixed it, the problem, because it was kind of lagging a bit. At least it seems like it's doing better, but now I'm not looking at the screen, so if it starts lagging again, let me know. It is a bit choppy? Dang. Alright, I don't know why this game is being so choppy. I've played much more strenuous games on my PC than this, and it streamed fine. I might go and change it to, instead of a game capture, a window capture. For some reason, on some games that seems to help. Same thing with Arc. I did see the free games. That starts tomorrow, right? I sent it to my buddy also. Because that's awesome. Of course, I just bought Borderlands 3, so I was like, seriously. But still, several games on there that are pretty cool. So probably, if you remember the, a while back, we were talking about kind of getting some ice cream, and so I had finally ordered some ice cream and stuff, and so I streamed until like 10 o'clock, and still nothing, and I was like, what the hell is going on? So I look, and it said that there was like an issue that delayed it, whatever, and I was like, alright. So I gave it some more time, and and then I went to like, alright, I was like, alright, this is too long, I'm just going to cancel it. And then I went and looked, and it wouldn't let me cancel it without still paying for it. And I was like, well, fuck that. I'm not paying for ice cream you didn't give me. So I went and just kind of let it go to see how long it would take before it, like, canceled itself. And it finally canceled at, like, 1:30 in the morning. But I was like, yeah, I'm not paying for fucking ice cream you're not giving me. I don't know why it didn't go through either. Like, it got all sent to the restaurant, or to the ice cream place, but for some reason they were just like, nope. Resident Evil 7's the ones you're most excited about? That's cool. I haven't played 7 in a long time. But it was a fun one. Yeah, Cold Stone did in fact try to do me dirty. Unacceptable. Get some more potions. What the heck is that? Oh, it's slaughterfish. Yeah, just a slaughterfish in the ground, alright. If you're lucky they bomb us. It's true. They're real good. So which of the Hobbit movies are you guys gonna watch tonight? A lot of people didn't like those movies. I thought they were okay. I mean, I enjoy them. Like, obviously I like the book more, but I still thought they were good movies. First one, you're gonna watch all the Lord of the Rings movies. I dig it. I just went recently and read all of the Lord of the Rings books again, because I haven't... I didn't even see you there, dude. Because I haven't read them in a few years, so I thought it'd be fun to go back and reread them all. I hit my reading goal for the year. I was trying to aim for 30 books because I read 25 last year. Well, my goal was 25 last year, which I hit. I went a little over. So I thought, yeah, I can easily do 30. But then in March, when I stopped having to, I didn't have to go to work. I just worked from home. I stopped. I really stopped reading because I read mainly at work on my breaks and stuff. So come like October, when I finally started up again, I was on like freaking, I don't even know. It wasn't even like 15 books out of the 30 that I needed, and I was like, ah, crap. So I've just been reading a ton lately. Just reading a ton lately of it, which is cool because I'm at 31 out of my 30 now. So I hit this year's goal also. So next year I'll aim for 40. I think I can do 40. Didn't like how they went with CGI, but still enjoyed the movies. Yeah, I feel that. You've read like one book since middle school. To each their own. Some people just aren't big readers. I personally love reading, but, you know, everybody does their own thing. Of Mice and Men, great book. I haven't read that book since like middle school. We're gonna make some potions. John Malkovich, right on. I haven't seen that movie in a long, long time. I don't tend to watch a lot of movies. Normally, if I'm in front of a screen, it's normally on the PC or playing my console. But I've been doing less of that of late. But I like TV shows. They make good for like dinner and stuff like that. We're working our way through Rebels right now. We've been watching everything Star Wars. So we watched, the Clone Wars TV show. We watched the prequels. We're watching Rebels right now. We're gonna go ahead and watch after Rebels. We'll start watching the originals, then watch Mandalorian. And then the wife wants to watch the sequels. I mean, I'll probably watch them. I'm not a big fan of the sequels, but they're okay movies. She wants to watch them, so why not? Rogue One, your favorite one? Rogue One was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I hadn't seen that until like a month ago. And I was like, hey, this was actually a really good movie. I also liked all the tie-ins it had to like all the other movies and stuff. It was really good. Alchemy up to level 81. I'm crushing it in Alchemy. Yeah, see, I wasn't a big fan of Solo, but I also just have never cared about Han Solo's character, so it just never interested me. But I mean, it was a fine movie just as is. I never got behind the character. Do I have a feather? I do have a feather spell. Yeah. Better than any of the new trilogy. Yeah, it's not exactly a high bar though. I am in the minority that actually liked the prequels. I know a lot of people really hate the prequels. I mean, 2 was definitely cheesy and stuff like that, but I don't know. I liked them. I really liked them. I liked Episode 3, getting to see Anakin turn and everything. I was fine with like the cheesy dialogue and stuff, and Anakin being so awkward because he was a this little slave kid taken in by a bunch of monks who was taught not to love people. It's probably going to be pretty awkward. Prequels kicked ass. Yeah, see? You get it. You get it. There's definitely a lot of hate for the prequels, but I enjoy them. Yeah, the lightsabers were way better, obviously, than the, part of that's just the times, but they just had such good lightsaber fights and everything, and the music was great as well. I mean, the music was great in the originals also, but that was another thing with the sequel trilogy. I don't know. None of the music really grabbed me like it did with the prequels. I mean, Duel of the Fates is still like one of my go-to songs. Dialogue was also part of the movies. Yep, yep. Skingrad, yep. Alright, I still got a ways to go. Because I am trying to find this guy who sold me the spoopy house. Dude sold me a haunted house. Almost killed me in my sleep. And now I'm gonna go hunt him down because I found out his dad was like trying to turn himself into a lich. And I need his blood to open the gate so I can kill them off so I won't have a haunted house anymore. Yeah, it was real nice. And it really didn't help that they kept friggin' changing the shit. Like, going one direction, going a different direction with the director change or whatever it was. Like, stick to your shitty goal. Don't keep changing to multiple shitty goals. Just trying to attack. I don't know. I don't even see anybody coming. I want to see... Hold on 1 second, guys. I am going to try to change my source to be the window capture rather than the game capture and see if that helps anything here. Yeah, it definitely seemed like they could have done more if they hadn't changed it. Alright, probably let me know if it's still kind of choppy or if it's better now. Spin around, spin around. It's worse now? Ah! Alright. Well then, I don't know. I'll have to look something else after the stream. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that, but... Okay. Something's still chasing me? No. Yeah, I don't know why it's so choppy. I thought maybe it was because of the mods I had, but even with the mods, I mean, this is taking up, like, no memory or anything. Not right now, I'm grabbing a little bit, thank you. It's taking up, like, no memory or anything like that, no processing power, so I don't know why it would be such a draw in this game. Is that a bear? Looks like a bear. Sure is a bear. And I missed the bear. And I missed again. Alright. Godlesfont Priory. Got some, just robbing this church. No big deal. Then I'll pray. Hey, thanks. Oh, near another Daedric Shrine. So what kind of pizza you guys gonna get, probably? Oh, you gonna watch the movie? Cool, cool. Have a good night, dude. Enjoy the movie. Tell the wife I said hi. Alright, let us see. I don't remember offhand. Oh, here we go. Oh, Molag Ball. Alright.
Fools must be separated from their illusions before they will come to him.
Okay.
The 9 divines are boring. Daedra? They're never boring. Go then.
All mortals will come to him. He is the harvester of souls.
Alright.
You walk in the shadow of the corruptor. Why do you come to this place?
Rumors.
Shrines are secret for a reason. People hate us, ignorant fools.
Telling me of this shrine.
What is your business at the shrine of Molag Bal, the tormentor of men?
I wish to make an offering.
If you believe yourself worthy, present Molag Bal with an offering. The pelt of a lion.
I happen to have a pelt of a lion on me.
Do not...
Is there a quest limit on this? 17? What level am I? I am 13. I am not
test
eligible.
his patience.
We'll find Molag Bal. Alright, we're running out of feather time, but I got some more potions. Nope, I was encumbered. Ran out of the feather. The more fall damage you take.
Oh!
leveling up that acrobatics. And then I can also level up my restoration because I get to heal myself. Just gotta make sure not to overdo it. Who's coming now? Ah! Alright, finally, the Imperial City. Nah, did you take fall damage, idiot? Stupid move. Right. Oh, got some Nern root. Oh, at some point I should go back to Sindarian. Since he's got my potion with the Nern root. Yeah, he is still right on me. Alright. Oh, good. There's also a mountain lion. Fight! 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 Alright, now go get that guy. Till I have my mana. Ah, I can see the shadow of it trying to attack me. Alright. Seriously, he jumped over it. Alright. Oh, a random person walking towards me. And the partially invisible jumping guy.
Renee Gionette. My husband, Salomon, has a court commission to compose a symphony.
That's cool. Tell me about the rumors.
The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief.
Good talk.
I believe I heard Abeneris is in town. You should check out the Elven Gardens district. Abeneris wouldn't be seen anywhere else.
Prophet?
You mean the Holy Hermit of Anvil? No one knows where he comes from, but they say he has the true word. I'd love to go hear him preach. It's so sad. Salomon was to compose a symphony for Uriel Septim, to be performed for the whole city in the arena.
Tell me about the Grey Fox.
He's that wanted criminal. Isn't he a master thief? I hear he's dangerous too. I've heard that the beggars spy for him.
Bum bum bum.
Take care.
Oakley dokley. Run around town, summoning some imps. Around the corner and head to the Elven District, the Gardens.
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? Conjuration skill increased. What is my conjuration skill? 65, solid, solid. 81 for my alchemy, 51 for destruction. Acrobatics is almost to journeyman. Light armor just hit it. Sneak still has a ways to go. Nope. Anything good? Nope. Anything good? Nope.
Justia Sintav. Jenna's my sister.
Okay. Tell random people about your sister?
Yes, he just arrived in town recently. I believe he's staying at the King and Queen Tavern.
The King and Queen Tavern, you say?
There's a new ship moored up in the waterfront district. The Marie Elena. It's a galleon, I think.
Imperial
I'm
City.
sick of all this fighting with the Aetius clan. I'm glad Uncle Ineal put his foot down.
Okay. I'll take
Good
your word
day.
for that.
Farewell.
Take care.
Hey, you.
I'm surprised to see you all the way out here in the Imperial City.
Hey, you prick. You sold me a haunted manor.
So, you think I'm responsible? I suppose you're right, as the manor used to belong to my grandfather, Lorgren Beneris. I knew there was a curse on that place, which is why I sold it to you so cheap. I suppose I should have warned you, but I had to get out of Anvil. My family said I could move here to the Imperial City once all our loose ends were tied down. The manor was one of those loose ends. I fear my own greed got the better of my judgment. I hope you weren't hurt badly in that horrible place. I suppose I assumed you'd be able to lift the curse and be done with it. Lorgren Beneris was a strange old man,
he was
always
evil.
dabbling and experimenting with magic. He was mostly harmless, until the fateful day he came across a tome bearing the evil magic of necromancy.
Bum, bum, bum.
He became obsessed and decided that by using necromancy, he
Posture
could
check.
prolong his own life. The dark arts contained in the tome
Get all nice and
called for
snug
him
in the
to
chair
dig
correctly.
up the recently
Sit up
deceased
straight.
in the nearby crypts under the cathedral.
What's going
When
on,
it
Beard?
was
You snuck
discovered
in here
that
with
he
that
did
posture
this,
check. How
the
you doing?
Mages Guild called for a quick meeting to decide what to do. It only took
With
minutes
crack,
to
that's
decide.
right.
Led by a young upstart named Carahil, the Mages Guild stormed Beneris Manor and slew Lorgren. However, amid the chaos, his body vanished. Because of this, the people of Anvil concluded the manor must be cursed.
I'm good, I'm good.
You are the first person to set foot inside in a
I've been
long
going on a run the
time.
last couple of days after work, which has sucked, but, you know, it's gonna help. Gotta get back into shape.
According to the diary entry, it seems that I'm the only one who can open the secret door in the manor. And I can't help feeling slightly guilty selling you the place under these circumstances.
Yeah, you sold me a haunted
I'll
house,
meet
Dick.
you in Anvil at the Count's Arms. From there, we'll try to lift the curse together.
Alright.
I'll see you in Anvil.
Good. I
Heard it.
ran all the way here, now to run all the way back to Anvil.
How do you do?
Let's check the boxes. Anything good? Repair hammer. That's right, no fast travel still. Got some gold. Yeah, this guy sold me this haunted house over here. So I ran from all the way on Anvil, and I had to come get him all the way in the Imperial City. And now I'm gonna go all the way back.
Hi there.
Hi there. Alright, let us... We'll crash for the night, level up,
Some terrible trouble.
leave when it's light outside here.
Evening. Hello.
Hello.
How are things? Welcome to the King and Queen Tavern. We treat all our patrons like royalty. I'm Lay Marillin, your loyal seneschal.
Alright, tell me about the city.
A wealthy gentleman in the Talos Plaza district named Umbacano collects Aliad artifacts. Perhaps he has use for someone like you. The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. Need a place to rest? I have a room available if you care to rent it for a night.
I'll take it.
Very well. Head up the stairs
Just realized they didn't
and
tell me the
it's the
cost.
last door.
Oh, it's only $10. Apparently I was just going to
Bye.
pay anything. This
Okay.
arena poster, which is an
Bye.
arena, poster obviously for the arena
What
in the
is
city,
it?
but it's also
How
the
do
original
you
cover art
do?
of the first Elder Scrolls
What have you
game,
been up
which
to?
was the arena.
Many
So it's the
Argonians
original
say
cover
they
art.
have
It's
been
pretty cool.
called back to Black Marsh.
Alright. Last door on the right. Alright. Man, I keep forgetting that I've got the chameleon going on. I'm like, eh. Alright. Sleep until Sleep until like 6. It's a good solid 8-hour rest. Basically what I do on my weeknights. Go to bed around 10 to 11, wake up around 6, 6:30. Alright, get that intelligence up, that willpower, the agility +4. Nice. No, apparently I can level up again. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Forgot that I had a bunch of stuff. Well, we will take one of those feather potions to get my weight capacity up, and we will sell some stuff while I'm in town before we leave. Luckily, the Imperial City has a good market. Hello.
Hi there.
That has a, we've got a market district which is in the northeastern corner that has some pretty good shops that have more gold than a lot of places do. A lot of the gold places only have like 500 gold at a time and stuff like that, but the market has places that are like 2,000. Although it's too early in the morning for any shops to be open, so let's see if there's anything good to raid. Paintbrush. A bunch of clothes in a bag. Got a ladle in a bag. Got another repair hammer. Ooh, another repair hammer. Got some stuff to make some potions. Potion skill is at like 81 right now-ish, maybe a little higher. It's currently my highest skill in the game, because I've got potions for days. Corn goes with everything. Yeah, I'm excited. I took Friday off because I had an extra day to burn before the end of the year. So I was like, well, if I took Friday off, I can have a 4-day week this week, and next week, and the following week. So I am excited for it. Just gonna chill and play video games all day. My skill alchemy is up to 84. Nice. Alright. Got some stores here. I'll wait. Another repair hammer. Maybe we'll repair all my stuff. Speaking of which, I probably should look at that and see how... I'll have Friday off. I took Friday off this week, so I'd have a 4-day week. Tomorrow is my Friday. To slash and smash. The Mystic Emporium.
Antus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mages Guild affairs anymore.
Okay. Tell me about the city.
I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless, and proud of it. If you're looking for books, First Edition is the only place in the city to find them.
Alright, good to know.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Superpower is to drink a Red Bull and take a nap. How's it going, man? I'm just waiting for the shops to open so I can sell my crap. Because I am over encumbered and I probably won't get super far. time is it? 7. Win some bets with that superpower, right?
What is it, citizen?
What is it, citizen? Not enough Rocco in your life. Well, you're here now. And I am here for you.
What is it, citizen?
That's how you pay your rent. I mean, work with what you got, right? Oh, boo. I left the room, so now it's not mine anymore because it's the next day. Well, fine. I'm just going to wait in your chair for a couple hours. That way the stores will be open. I can sell my stuff. I'm going to need to take another potion because I'm over encumbered. I have no longer anything reminiscent of a kidney before. Small sacrifice. I mean, it seems like you're doing okay, so I mean... Alright. Hello.
Greetings, Dunmer.
Again, why you gotta call out the race? Can't just say greetings? Alright. So what have you been playing lately, Bogger? Alright, let's go sell the stuff. The Slash and Smash.
Herbal Grow Orkel knows you need axes and blunt weapons.
The time
Big
machine.
ones. So he makes them and
They designed
sells
it after
them
you,
here.
eh?
Slash and Smash. The big orc weapon
Been
shop.
playing anything recently?
Big
Alright,
weapons for big heroes.
Happens. There's a little sometimes.
So,
Alright. So
you're too... That's great!
that's great.
How's... Oh, you're... Oh, that's good of you to say so.
You want to play while you stream, but your brain is slosh? What do you want to play while you streaming?
That...
Is there, like, a game in
where'd you get
particular, or-
that? You... Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
So now you harass other people?
Is that... Oh, I like that. How nice. Say, that... Blah... You're... I like you, too.
Hydrate again? All the hydration? Alright. Drag.
You're... Oh. Oh, I like that. A lot... You...
He likes that a lot.
Oh, that's great. That's really too much.
That's right. You gotta drink with me.
You're...
I drink, you drink.
You're a big fat liar.
I'm a big
Perhaps
fat
you need
liar.
new
Alright.
arms.
Alright, let's see. Let's start it. Let's see. 57%. Vigor, Mad Max, even Minecraft Dungeons. Right on. I haven't played any of the Minecraft Dungeon stuff. It seemed pretty cool, but I haven't played Minecraft at all in a while, so... But I dig it. Vigor, I've never played, but I've heard kind of a few people seem like they're interested in it. And then Mad Max, I don't think I've seen or heard anything
That's
about,
a good...
so I will take your word that it's a good game. Mad Max is lowest on your list. Hey, I mean, you never know what people want to see, man. Just play what you want to have fun with, and the rest will figure itself out. Oh, I got it.
You've made a good...
Yeah, one of my buddies, a couple of my buddies actually are pretty into Tarkov. I'm not a big shooter guy myself, but I can dig it.
A good...
That's right. Water for everyone. Alright, I'm gonna keep one lion pelt since I need it for a quest. Sell my wolf pelt.
You drive a hard bargain. Tell you...
Alright.
You too.
So now I'm down to 165 pounds. Having so open. Stream chat. Yeah, that's fair. It can definitely be, you know, a little bit, you know, when you're just walking from place to place kind of thing. So I can see how the people can chat would make it better. I was thinking about getting the, playing some of my Switch games, streaming those, kind of after this, but I don't know, we'll see. I'm always bouncing between what I feel like playing. I started that Bioshock, stream and only got like 3 days into it before I switched gears to a different game.
How about mixing up some potions?
Oh.
Well met.
Yeah, I'll sell my potions later. I want to do this quest. Steal his horse. Doo-doo-doo.
Ah!
How far did I get in Doom? I got to the snow level. I think that was the current place I was at. Still, I've still been playing it kind of a little bit here and there, but just not as much. That's not one I've really been streaming, but it's definitely a fun game. I've been kind of... Some of my time that I normally spend on Doom, or that I was planning on spending on Doom, got eaten away by Cyberpunk, but not all of it, because Cyberpunk hasn't really drawn me in as much. Alright. Anvil is this way. Let's follow the road. So, Badass Lady Gamer, what have you been playing lately? I think you're the only one that I haven't heard from. What have you been playing? Oh, random person.
Yes?
Oh, you're a trainer.
Good that you want to get better.
Ooh, security. Animal Crossing. Man, you really enjoy that game. It seems like you're on there quite a bit. But that's cool, that's cool. I definitely got sucked into the hype when it came out. Yeah, that's fair. I feel that. That's why I stream kind of later in the nights and stuff like that, because even after work I still hanging out with the little one until, you know, she's ready to go to bed and stuff like that, or, you know, the last little bit of time she'll be hanging out with the wife. Probably not a good sign that you dunked out of Cyberpunk. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, part of it was like the hype and stuff, but I tried not to get too, like, hyped for the game. But even as just like a plain RPG, it's not even really drawing me in. So far, the quests are just kind of, they're all pretty, like, cookie cutter, pretty boring. But, so yeah, I just haven't been feeling it. I've got a little bit further in the main quest yesterday. That's kind of making it more interesting. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, when you're older, you can for sure. Great crossover between Doom and Animal Crossing. It's true, there's a ton of that on Reddit. Yeah, I remember when they came out, it was just... Yeah, it was great. Yep, fire chick over there. Yeah, very strange, but those two communities, like, very, very much went together here. Ah, shit! Oh, that wolf made me jump. I thought it was the music from the fire person behind me. Did not expect him to be coming out of that bush there. But yeah, Bianca definitely watched me play Doom a while back. She like came in and I was playing it and I was like, she was like, oh, daddy killing monsters. And I was like, yep, just killing some monsters. So she hung out. She's also watched when Beard streamed for a little bit, some Doom. I was watching him and she joined watching the killing of monsters also. Yeah, she's normally pretty good about not getting too scared when it comes to like games and stuff. At least to like the scary side of it. Like some, you know, obviously I probably shouldn't just be showing her regardless, but you know, she at least, is, for the most part, isn't too scared. If she starts to get scared, she'll just say, "You protect me, Daddy?" And I'll say, "Yeah, I'll protect you." And she'll be like, "Okay," and then she's just fine. Animal Crossing has the Christmas stuff. That's cool. When I played last, it was all the Easter stuff, like right after it came out. Where is it? Who's attacking me? Oh, it's the bear. Underwater bear! I'm also kind of bummed that I haven't touched, like, WoW at all, really. I was so stoked for the expansion, and then it came out, and I played, like, a solid amount for the first couple days, and I just haven't really touched it much since. Boom, bear. I don't even think anyone from our guild has really been playing that much. I lost your attention immediately. Yeah. And like I enjoyed it more once I got to the next kind of area. It definitely was more interesting than the original. Or the first one, but I don't know, it just didn't grab me. Somebody's attacking me again. Who's it this time? Oh, Warthog. This is Skingrod. Cool. Thanks, man. Thanks for popping in. I'll chat at you later. Do 10 push-ups. Oh, you bastard. On your way out. Alright, let's do the 10 push-ups. Gotta get to the other side here, because there's not much room in the office. Thank you for the cheer. Yeah, those push-ups. I am out of shape, but thank you. It's good. It's a good motivation to work out. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yep. Getting past Skingrod again, and I'm stuck on the sign. Man, I really want a Taco Bell today. I don't know why. I was just like, man, I can go for some Taco Bell. But we did not have it. What the heck was that in the sky? That was weird. There's like some funky lights. Oh, it was the top of this. Okay. Just never noticed before that it makes those lights. Let me guess, you're a bandit. You try to rob me? Not even try to rob me, just straight trying to murder me. Imp, good distraction. Oh, we got that mithril. Got some better stuff now. Got some mithril boots. Ah, yeah. Looking so shiny. I don't know if you're still here, Badass Lady Gamer, but if you are, how's he been doing with his sleep? Is he kind of getting back on schedule? That's interesting. This cave's not on the map. Well, now I want to know what's inside. Nice. All right. I've got room for it. Why not? Well, I'm gonna have to sell my stuff again soon. Firelight Deep Canyon. Is Firelight even a place I've got on my map at all? It is not. Let's explore. Oh, you. New ring, resist normal weapons, short sword of pain. Alright, now I'm over encumbered, but I knew that was going to happen. Forget, in this game, can you equip one or two? You can equip two, nice. Alright, now I'm resisting normal weapons 13%. I got a short sword that is this, but is double. It's half the weight and it's double the damage. Nice. Alright, I can sell that next time I get somewhere. Get rid of that. We get rid of... Okay. And there was a book I just picked up. Okay, so now I can restore my intelligence. Speaking of which, it's always good just to make sure your skills aren't being drained. They're not. Why is my speed buffed? Fortify speed. Oh, because of my ring. Okay, we will continue on. Oh, I see a shadow. What is that? Is that a Minotaur? Alright, we're gonna save here real quick, because I don't want to have to restart all this. Zigzag, zigzag. There we go. Ah, crap, another one. Pick the flowers and run. Whoa. Yeah, if you can just stay. We're gonna run the other way. Hop. Oh, I lost him. I'm sure he'll be coming back here in just a second. Come on. Ooh. I don't appreciate your superpowered headbutt there, bud. Alright, we're gonna run back in here and do another loop. And there we go. Ah, I'm over encumbered. I forgot how much those things weigh. Ah, my helmet's broken. Time to repair. What did I even get hit by? Long days and nights at the forge make you strong and tough. You are now an apprentice armorer. You repair hammers last twice as long, and you cannot repair magical items yet, which is a bummer. Alright. Let's make something out of those horns. Can do... I don't want to do burden on myself. There we go. Making some more potions while I'm here. Still needs to hit the gym. Yeah, my guy has very little carrying capacity still. Alright, that brings me into the carrying capacity. We are good. Now let's continue exploring this cave that is, for some reason, not on the map. And I probably should heal. That's not the healing. Alright, treasure chests. Cave key. Is that it? Oh no, there's stuff to the left and right. I must have missed it. Must be a path up above me or something, because it looks like there's stuff up here. I think I vaguely remember this cave now, but it has been a while. Alright, let's see. Maybe there's not a way up right now. Maybe I've got to go out and then head to a different entrance. I don't know, we'll see here. Oh, I guess there was a whole section that I missed. Already took the stuff out of the treasure chest. Alright, path here. Oh, it's above me, that's why. Alright, well, we'll come back whenever I find the actual entrance to this cave. We will now head to the anvil to deal with the dude who sold us the haunted house. Because... not cool. For a second I didn't hear the normal music and I thought somebody was going to be attacking me. Alright. Oh, gonna try to murder me. I can't carry very much. Can't take his warhammer. Just carry it around with me. I can carry it all the way to town. Shouldn't be too far at this point. I'm glad the game hasn't crashed on me today or anything. Monday when I was playing, it was just crashing left and right. What? You're gonna attack me too? And you're dead also. Now I've got two hammers. Ah! I seriously just jinked myself. No. I had to say something. Hasn't crashed this whole time, and then BAM! Again. At least I hadn't gone too far. Thank you. Take your boots again. Carry your hammer again. Ah, lost the hammer. Alright, there we go. The other person will be up here shortly. Maybe not.
You there. Stop where you are.
There we go. Ow! Nice. Ah!
Oh!
You can't be also. Ow! No, I'm out of charges. Zigzag! Zigzag! Partially invisible enemy versus partially invisible dude. Ow! Yeah. Oh, you made me miss, you stupid. I don't have any charges on my weapons.
Why won't you die?
Why won't you die? Him, kill him.
Do your worst.
Thank you. Got a nice dagger. Ooh, mithril boots. Do I already have mithril boots? I do already have mithril boots. But that's okay, because now I've got nicer ones. Alright, gotta repair all this stuff. I'm gonna save in case the game crashes again. Imp. Alright, now let's carry this Warhammer, because this is a nicer Warhammer than the other one. Carry this one to the city. You know what? I'm actually next to that camp. Let's just rest so I can level up here. Again? Man, what is going on? I guess it's a good thing I saved. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. This time we're just gonna go up here. Oh, got a book. Oh. Locked treasure chest. Nope. Nope. Come on. There we go. Let's go ahead and take a rest. We'll sleep for like 13 hours. That'll get me to 6 in the morning, which will mean it'll be somewhat light-ish, which will be good. Now you just stay at your peak as long as you can. There's no one stronger in Tamriel, but there's always someone younger, a new challenger. Hey, we actually got strength up for once. Got some speed, and we always go with intelligence for that mana. Well, not the mana, but the total mana in my skills. Oh, got another level apparently. Let's level that one up. You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax, trust your instincts, just be yourself. Do the little things and the big things take care of themselves. Alright, intelligence, willpower, we'll go with speed. Let's go with endurance to get my health up. No, we'll go with speed. Go real fast. And another level. Alright, apparently I had quite a few levels queued. Life isn't over. You can still get smarter or cleverer or more experienced or meaner, but your body and soul just aren't getting any younger. Intelligence, speed, and we've got 1 point. Put it in willpower. And another level! How many levels did we have queued? This is what, now 4 levels? With the life you've been living, the punishment your body has taken, there are limits, and maybe you've reached them. Is this what it's like to grow old? Alright, willpower, speed. Alright. Finally leveled up. What level am I? Level 18. Alright, now let's continue on. We're gonna go take care of this haunted house, so I can have a house and a place for all my stuff, but that way it won't be haunted, and it's a cheap house. Hello, deer. Alright. Always collecting the flowers so I can get that alchemy up, because my alchemy is at 85. Ooh, acrobatics is up to 47. We're getting there. Hello. This should be Kvatch, which means we are getting closer. We're not as close as I originally thought, but that's okay. Just enjoying the scenery, enjoying the music, because this game's soundtrack is phenomenal. And that's a Minotaur just standing on the side of the road. Hello. Back here a little bit. Oh god. Thank you, sir. Take that Minotaur horn. Alright. Better conjuration spell. I like the fact that I can just use it piercing and stuff, but it's not leveling me up much and it's not very strong. Who's attacking me now? Are you attacking me? Oh yeah, you are. You're a bandit. Where are you even shooting at? Oh, I'm shooting at my imp. I didn't even see all you guys there. Zigzag. Zigzag until you've got your magic. Oh, these guys are actually fairly strong. Oh, and he healed. A move I do not appreciate. Yeah, it must be annoying to keep missing, huh? Oh, you hit me. I got cocky and I stopped moving. Hey, it's Maik! No, come back here, Maik! Maik, he's fleeing. No! Maik is a character that is in all of the Elder Scrolls games. He is always in them, and he always kind of says kind of metagame stuff, referring to like either Easter eggs in other games, or just kind of making jokes about like the creation of the game and stuff like that. Damn it, Maik. And yes, he is named Maik the Liar. So it's always interesting to hear what he has to say. Who is following me? Nobody around. Maik, damn it, he's so fast. Fully sprinting, running, and having like almost 80 speed, whatever I've got, 83 speed, dude is still just smoking me. Can't keep up. Alright. We're getting close to Anvil. Should just be over this hill. We should be able to see down into Anvil and the Golden Coast, or the Gold Coast rather. Oh, there's a mountain lion. We're gonna cut across and see if we can beat Maik. Because I think he normally follows paths. Yep, there's Anvil down there, so I wonder if I cut across I'll be able to catch him here. You ever find the house that wasn't on the map? Not in this place. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Oh, fucking wolf, get out of here. Not in this playthrough, not in a long time. I found it one other time. And I finally found someone else online who had also seen it. But yeah, like nowhere online and stuff like that are people like aware of this. Who's attacking? I killed the wolf. Well, apparently there's another wolf. Is that that same bandit? He followed me all the way here? No, that's a different bandit.
Oh, what's the matter? Is the baby gonna cry?
Just see the arrows sticking out of me. You can keep shooting me. Your arrows really aren't doing much damage, lady. Come on. Get that mountain up. So, something like that. Fair enough. Have a good night, man, if I don't talk to you. I hope he gets to sleep. Oh, the weapon must be hydrate. Badass lady gamer keeping me hydrated over here. So her sword is healing her. So I will just need to kill her. Let's paralyze her just for fun. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I need to recharge my lightning staff here. Got some arrows, dwarven bow and stuff. Now I'm already going to be over encumbered. Alright, what do I want to drop? Got the chainmail boots. Well, I guess I can drop the, do I want to drop that sword now? Yeah, I'm close enough to the city. I'll just take one of my potions. Got a feather potion. Since I can carry more now because of that, I might as well. I like that the arrows now sticking out of me are invisible. Alright, let's keep them down. Maik is long gone now, but I might run into him across the city. Alright. It's a bird! So, something on my screen here. There we go. The city of Anvil. Not a particularly big city, but it's one of my favorites. I like that it's like connected on the coast. And part of the city is like actually outside and stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright. So first we're going to go in here and sell stuff so we're not over encumbered. I've got a ton of stuff to sell. And then we will go do this quest with this dude in the haunted house. So I don't have to worry about my encumbrance. Hello. Save. Hopefully it's open still. It is. Hello.
Daryl Morvain. I've heard a
I don't care about the fight.
May I
Alright, let's try 61%. Let's try an arrow.
a good price for
62%.
you don't expect.
Nope. 61 is the highest it's going. Alright, sell my dwarven dagger because I'm not worried about that. Sell my bow. My arrows. Sell my old sword.
You've made a.
My silver arrow. My
That's
stuff I'm not using anymore because I've got the mithril for the most part. Sell my extra mithril.
That's
boots.
more than I'd usually pay.
My
A
arrow
fine
pelts.
transaction.
My silver nugget.
You drive a hard.
Sell my wolf pelts.
That's. That seems a fair price.
Alright, that's all I can sell to him. Now I've
Farewell.
got to go to the Mages Guild and we'll sell my potions, because I've got 1 billion of them.
Good day.
Good day.
I have potion.
I know you have potions, that's why I'm here. Alright, let's see if I can get... Cool, let's try it 74%. Alright, 76%.
You've got to be.
Apparently that's pushing it. 75%.
Make me a better offer.
Alright, I guess we're sticking at 74%, provided I haven't pissed him off so much he won't even give me that anymore. Alright, cool.
That's
normally
more.
I would just
You drive.
sell them one by one, but I don't really want to deal with that right now. I'm not too worried about my mercantile skill. It'll go up naturally.
That
in the
seems-
game. 440 gold. Alright.
And
Feather I'm going to keep because that's very helpful. Fortify Magica I'm not worried
That's-
about. I'll keep the Regenerate Magica ones because those ones are always helpful in a pinch.
a good.
Healing potions, good. Resist paralysis, not worried about. Restore fatigue.
You've.
See, benefits of being a potion maker, you just get
You.
an insane amount of stuff to sell. Oop, is that really... Oh, I guess that was weirdly the
That's-
exact amount of money he has. Alright,
You drive.
we're getting there.
That's a good-
Strength.
That's-
Shield. Just chilling. Well, I'm glad he's finally kind of out.
You got
Hopefully
it.
It'll stick. Has he been getting better, or is
seems
he
a
still
fair
kind
price.
of back and forth?
Be seeing you.
What else do I need to sell? Really, I just need to sell my books, and I've sold everything else, which I'm not worried about. Mostly good, so we skip that. Yep, that'll happen. Gotta take those naps.
Mixing up some potions.
Even I gotta take those naps.
Hey.
I've killed far worse than you.
Yes. Or was he upstairs?
Good hunting.
No, he must be here.
Blade and bone. Speak to me.
What's the latest?
They say that when you murder someone, the Dark Brotherhood comes to you in your sleep.
Greetings,
Maybe he's upstairs
Red
and
Dawn.
it's reading in the same
What's
one.
the news from the other parts of
I know, right? Just immediate shit talking. No, it says he's down there. Unless he's invisible game, I don't see him.
Good to see you.
What?
Oh,
Good
there he
What's the
is.
latest?
That's not
We're
where
all
it's pointing.
talking. I was half expecting you not to show up. Are you ready to go to the manor?
Yeah, asshole. You sold me a haunted house.
Then let's get this over with. I don't relish the thought of spending too long inside of the manor. Follow me.
Alright, let's go. Where are you going? Why would you go out the back
Greetings.
door? stay up there. Yeah, that's fair. I've done that sometimes when you're just like, well, they're just gonna keep waking up. I'm just gonna chill on their floor. And then if you're me, you just, you know, fall asleep against the wall sometimes.
What's this about?
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Third time is the charm. He's got this. Fall asleep in the best positions and hurt when you wake up. I'm getting old. I hurt when I wake up no matter what I do. Acrobatics is, I think, at 48, so we're getting there. Oh, I see an urn root. Yeah, I don't remember if you were here when I told the group this previously when I started my playthrough of this, but part of the reason the character voicing sounds so strange sometimes is because the voice actors weren't given their like any context, their roles or anything like that, or even like the people to work with or anything. All they were given their
Okay, you lead from here. Hopefully we can make it to the basement without too much fighting.
They were given all of their lines in alphabetical order, so they were just reading one after another in alphabetical order with like no context or under the other people to bounce it off of or anything. Who knows why they chose to do that, but yeah, that's why it sounds kind of goofy sometimes. What are you smiling about, dude? We're under attack. And then Patrick Stewart, who's the voice of the Emperor, when they were giving him his character stuff, they gave him like a freaking packet of like just a ton of backstory and everything like that. And they were like, oh, you know, we apologize if it's too much, and apparently he just loved it. Yeah, I know, really, what a strange way to do it. I don't know whose idea that was. They're just like, alphabetical order, that'll get him. Got a potion to... There we go. He seems like a genuine dude. Yeah, he always seemed really cool. Whoa, dude, I'm not trying to attack you, you idiot. How about doing something with that sword of yours there, bud? Oh my god, he keeps getting in my way. And he's unconscious, guys. Fucking dropped him. Weird, right? Just staring at me smiling. Oops, didn't mean to do a healing potion, but I guess that didn't hurt. His body's just burning on the floor. Do you feel good about yourself, bud? Do you? Alright, well, you can come join me when you're ready. Going down to the basement. Oh no, he's not dead. The, any character, like when you look at them, how they have that kind of crown, it means they're, like a character that can't be killed in the game. Unlike Morrowind, which was much more brutal, you could literally kill any character in that game, and it could completely just ruin the game. Which is part of the reason why they made that for Oblivion. Because in Morrowind, you could kill somebody that had something to do with like the main story or something, and it would just be like, it would say something like the thread of fate has been severed, and then you were just SOL, like you could never complete whatever quest they were part of or anything like that. Okay, dude, you're killing me. Not only are you in my way, but you're contributing not at all to this. Yeah, it was insane. Morrowind is so much harder. I remember when Morrowind first came out, it was on the original Xbox, and I played a little bit of it, but not a ton. You know what? You're my bodyguard now. I'm gonna stand behind you while they attack. But yeah, it's so much more difficult because... And he's down again. Because not only of stuff like, you know, that, but like, there's no magic regeneration. You have to either sleep or take a potion. So if you're out of mana, you're just SOL, so if you're a mage, you better have some potions on you. And then there's stuff like, he's not smiling anymore, that's right. Yeah, no mana regeneration. It was insane. You had to sleep or take potions, and then it was more of like a D&D type style where it was based off of like rolling. So you could actually just like, you could be swinging your sword or like shooting a fireball at somebody, and it would just be like, your casting of the spell failed, and just nothing will happen, but it'll still use your mana because it's based off of chances, based off the rolls. So that made it super difficult. And it also just gives you no direction. It'll be like, you know, in Oblivion, obviously, there's stuff like, there's map markers and stuff, and in Skyrim, it basically just fucking holds your hand with a golden path and shit. But in Morrowind, it was like, go past that tree to the north, and then go 30 feet and turn right, and you'll head to this town, and it was much more complex. And, like, there was no map markers in the game. And then, on top of that, you also, so your character keeps a journal, similar to like this one. So like in here you've got your quest journal, and it's like anytime you get a quest you put it in this here. But in Morrowind it's literally one just big journal, and your character jots down anything that happens, related to a quest or not kind of thing. And so then, but it's all chronological order, and there's no like tracking of quests or anything. So like if you meet a character in the beginning of the game that you were doing a quest for, and you just leave it alone, and then you want to go back to it eventually, you've got to like scroll through your journal, find the page it's on, read the characters and like the vague city and stuff, and be like, oh, this was in this city, and I have to talk to this person, and then find your way there and talk to them. And it was just, it's insane. It's on a whole nother level. It's a fun game, but it's that all that extra stuff can be daunting. Sounds so frustrating. Oh yeah, it can be super frustrating. I remember I did this one quest, and it's a pretty early on quest where you basically you meet this this chick who got robbed. Some dude just like stole her shit on the road and mugged her. And dude, come on.
Lead on.
No, you lead on.
I hope that whatever's behind the door will truly lift the curse.
But
as soon as this opens,
you go
and
she's like, oh, I was just robbed. I know, right? Fuck this guy. Sells me a haunted house, leaves me to die, being super uncooperative. He ran off, leaving me to clean up the mess. Hey, you back here. He's so fast when he's running away. Where was that speed earlier, bud? Oh, he's still... I was checking to see if he was still a unkillable character, because if he was killable, I was just going to kill him. But yeah, so you meet this chick who got fucking mugged, and she's like, oh, I got mugged, blah, 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 and he's like, or she's like, or my character, you know, you can ask, like, oh, do you want me to find him? And she's like, oh, yeah, that'd be great. He was super cute. I want you to give him this, like, this cloth from me as, like, a token of my affection. And you're like, wait, what? This dude just mugged you, and you want me to, like, go deliver a love letter to him, basically? And so you go, and he gives you vague directions. He's like, go down this road to this, or she's like, go down to this road to this tree over here. It was the last time I saw the mugger. So you're literally just wandering in this area, and I left the area trying to do that, and I forgot, because of how difficult Morrowind is, it gives you very vague stuff. So, then when I wanted to go back to it, I had to, like, go through the notes and find out, like, what city I was near when I found her, and then go wander on a path until I found the area we were talking about, and it just... It was insane. It took me probably a solid couple hours just to figure out what was going on with this quest. And, like, where I was supposed to go and everything. Freaking detective. Pretty much. The Tome of Unlife. Oh, take it. Seems like a normal dude. Here's his skeleton.
I am Lord Grinderis,
desire the chance to atone for my sins. The things I've done to the people of Anvil, the horrible, unspeakable acts I've committed, demand repentance. Garahil was justified in his actions.
I mean, I don't know about you, but this doesn't really seem like a guy who actually is repenting.
I have accepted that fate. No, so I may make my final
not at all.
with the Nine.
Yeah, he's definitely a normal person.
Reach
Completely cool dude.
Hand to my body. Only then, when I am complete, will this eternal nightmare end.
After touching the altar, I heard the voice of Lorgan Beneris. He said he wished to atone for his past and make peace with the Nines. All he wished was to be whole again. This must be the way to lift the curse from the manor. I should touch the skeleton while I carry the bony hand and put an end to this madness. Seems like a good idea.
It never fails to amuse me how easy mortal man is to manipulate.
Oh, big surprise. He's a dick.
You've assisted me in completing the very thing Garahil and his cabal sought to prevent all those
Damn, he called you
years
easy.
ago.
I know, right?
My ascension to immortality. Last time,
He's not wrong.
I underestimated their power. I shall not repeat that mistake twice.
Let's do this, dude.
I live again.
He's a lich. Summon versus summon. You sure about that, bud? You live again. For now. Get out of here with me. You know what? I've got a sword too. Got fireballs too. I win. Completing the skeleton was a ruse, and Lorgan rose from the dead. I had no choice but to destroy him. With his destruction, the curse of Beneris Manor was lifted. I should return to the Count's arm and speak to Velvet. You want to take your shit? Just drag him back to the altar. Come on. The curse is lifted. Yeah, just throw you down the stairs. Alright, well apparently that's as far as he's moving. Got a potion of healing. Oh, gold diamond ring. Ring of mysticism. Flawless emerald, gold nugget, sapphire, and topaz. And 6 gold. Alright. On this side. Altar. Nope. Nope, that's just a candle. Alright. We did it. Open door. Keep getting on your computer not to play Dragon Age, but someone will just stream so much instead. That's right, I only regular games so I can take this stuff. That's right. That's what we do. We're adventurers. Yeah, I feel that. I've definitely got online to play like Cyberpunk a couple times, and then like somebody will be playing, somebody will be streaming, and I'm like, I could watch them instead. Alright, the house is back in shape. Nice. Ooh, it even came with some food now. An orange, a tomato, strawberry, and another strawberry. If I can click on it. We'll walk closer, because I want that strawberry. Okay. I'll have the carrot, the cheese wedge, the other carrot. Why won't you let me have the strawberry? Fine, I'm just taking the bowl, and I'll put it back. Watched Stormcast beat Cyberpunk yesterday. Oh, she beat it already? Dang, alright. Yeah, I haven't been watching her stream that, just because I don't want any spoilies. That's why I haven't really been watching anyone do that. But, that's cool. That's crazy that she beat it already. I realize how sleepy I am and just pass out. 0 games played. Yeah, that sounds about right. I watched her play a little bit of... What was the other game she was playing recently? I don't remember what it was. Leave it out of spite. Stop doing side quests and do the final mission. That's fair. Apparently there's quite a bit of side quests, but like I said, so far they're just all the cookie cutter ones, at least that I've had access to so far. So, oh, I just realized it was 8:46. I'm gonna go read the little one a couple stories. I will be back in like 15 minutes. So I will be back in just a few minutes. The wife's texting me saying, story time! And that's when I knew I was a minute late. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, guys, I am back. Alright. Alright, let's see. Dalish Elf is here. Closed out of YouTube. Yep, just went to story time. Taking a year and a half. I was gone for like 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes. I was gone for 14 minutes. What's up, Chili? I don't know if you're still here. I was away for a little bit, but if you are, hello. Alright. You are! Well, hello. How was the rest of your amnesia? That makes it sound like you had amnesia, but... Alright, now I have my non-haunted house, which I will sleep in. Alright. Sleep for a solid 10 hours. It was lovely. I dig it. Amnesia is a fantastic game, but I have not played it in years, and it is terrifying. I can't remember my parents. Not in there. The manor key. Nice. This is now my house. Got a fancy house now. Not really that fancy, but it's a nice beach house. Alright. Now that quest is completed. Let's take a look at my quest list and see about the other quests I've got. Oh, wait. I need to finish this quest by going and telling the dude that I broke the curse. Because his ancestor was a punk. Why is the game not wanting to live? Let's see. Quick saving. Oh, that's cool. Just opens. Oh, they each open the... Well, what do you know? You learn something new every day. Alright. I'm just gonna load the quick save. Maybe loading fresh here will... Nope, it didn't make a difference. But whatever. Random assassination papers on the ground. Alright, how was story time? It was good. We read The Tale of Peter Rabbit. We read one of the Baby Shark books she has. What is going on with this
wonderful
loading?
to see you again.
And
I don't know
then we
what I
read
would have
the
done without your help.
Morning.
Bounce Bounce Baby. We
What?
finished off with Bounce Bounce Baby, which is what we always finish off with. Alright, I'm not actually quitting. I'm just seeing if I exit out of the game and get back in, if it will make stuff load correctly, because for whatever reason the loading distance got super short after I came back. Hydrate.
Yes.
There we go, much better.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Baby Shark ate a
Nothing
rabbit.
I'd like to talk
I'd
about.
hear that song.
Take care.
There's actually a version of that song called Baby Murloc, and it's fantastic. It's a whole video and everything like that, and it's I got her to listen to it quite a few times when she was younger because she was listening to Baby Shark anyways, but I was like, let's shift it towards, we'll get her on the video game lore already, get her on those Murlocs.
I'm sorry for running away like that, but
Yeah, you dick.
fear got the best of me.
That was the beginning and the end of
I'm
Baby
glad you
Shark.
talked me into coming with you. Now that the curse has been lifted, I feel like I've taken care of my family's unfinished business.
No, I took care
Excellent
of your
work,
family's
my
business.
friend. May the manor give you many years of happiness. I'm now off to the Imperial City once more. Farewell.
Alright, now that quest is complete. So what level am I? I am 18, so I can go do... Let's go do the quest of Molak Ball. That's a cool one. It's all the way up here. But we'll get there quickly. Molag Bal is the Daedric Prince of... not Destruction, because that's Mehrunes Dagon. Pretty sure Molag Bal is like corruption. He's like the corruptor. He enjoys corrupting people's souls and stuff. You know, who doesn't? Alright. We're gonna make our way over there. Summon some imps on our way. So Chili, are you actually thinking about playing Morrowind? Like streaming some Morrowind? I know you would mention it, but I don't know if you were serious, if you were just saying that would be fun. Conjuration skill increased, you really are. So I was thinking, one of my other streamer friends that I actually met by playing Oblivion, because he raided me randomly, and I met him that way. He, Mountain Lion. Him and his buddies do like an Elder Scrolls day where one of them plays Morrowind and then raids the one playing Oblivion, and then the one playing Oblivion will play, and then at the end raids the one playing Skyrim, and so they just all like feed into each other. It's pretty cool. I was thinking about that because probably Prolly's playing Skyrim and I'm playing Oblivion, so if you decide to play Morrowind, you should let us know, because that could be kind of cool. Make like a whole Elder Scrolls long day chain. Right? I thought it was a pretty cool idea when I heard them doing that. We're gonna do a Morrowind day specifically. Right on. Yeah, we'll have to chat more. If you're gonna do Amnesia first, that's cool. Just let me know when you're gonna do Morrowind. I'll talk to Prolly, and we can get something all set up there. Oh, someone's after me again. Oh. There, wolf. Like play spooky games mostly, Morrowind on a day. Right on. Yeah, I do kind of a similar, except without the spoopy. I do Oblivion 2 days a week, and then I have D&D one day, and then I have one day that's just random games, whatever I feel like. So I dig it. The Daedric quests in Oblivion are by far like some of the most fun quests. Like the Sheogorath one is just so much fun. I mean, the whole Sheogorath DLC is a lot of fun, but the Sheogorath Daedric quest is a lot of fun also. I'd like to go back and play Morrowind. I've tried a few times and I just never get into my rhythm, because I always play a mage for the most part in RPGs. And playing a mage in fucking Morrowind is so difficult, because without mana regeneration, it's just, you know, it's either sleep or potions, and that makes it super difficult. So in the beginning, I'm always just getting rocked repeatedly. Alright, we're headed to Molag Bal's Shrine. Gonna do his quest, get his item there. We're almost to level 20, which, if I remember correctly, most quest rewards top out at level 20. Because a lot of quests have tiered rewards, like if you're like level 1 through 5, you'll get this item, or if you're level 5 through 10, you'll get this item. And if I remember correctly, level 20 is where most of them cap out at like the best possible reward. Which is why I like doing a lot of like the Dark Brotherhood quests and stuff like that at higher levels, so I can get the best possible gear. Hello, deer. Oh, he ran away, it saw me. Sounds like you have to play it with a lot of Diablo 2, lots of mana pots. Yeah, exactly. Hello? it ebony? It is an ebony warhammer. And I'm over encumbered. How much am I encumbered by? 43 pounds. Do I have anything I can toss? No, but I've got my feather potions. Alright, got that repair up. Take his apple and carrots, because he's dead. He don't need them anymore. There we go. And it's just goblets and stuff. I'm not going to bother with that. We continue on. What is that up there? Is that an ogre? Sure looks like it. It is in fact an ogre. Hey, bud. Hey, you're not supposed to be able to come up here. I came up here to get away from you.
Ah!
Oh, you. There we go. Ah, he still came up. They've got such a wide range, it's hard for them to, it's hard to kite these guys.
Oh!
Get that ogre's teeth. Alright, put the weapon away. Found an alien ruin. Oh, and there's more ogres. Alright, I'm not dealing with you guys right now. I want to go do the Molag Bal first. There's a wall and acrobatics right away.
Ha!
Alright. Get some extra health and mana boosts. You draw power from the well. Oh, here's another Daedra shrine. What is this one? This one might be pyrite? I don't remember 100%. I don't think it's the Hermaeus Mora. Oh no, this is Sanguine. Another fun quest. I guess we can just do this quest through here, as long as I've got the correct offering. Let's see what he wants. 'Cause he's the party god. Alright.
It all feels good. It's all fun. Why not?
Why not?
I joined for the parties and stayed for the parties. Why would I go back to work? That life is for suckers and fools.
I mean, you're not wrong. Joined for the parties and stayed for the parties.
Have you come to revel in the glory that is the shrine of Sanguine?
Rumors?
The 9 divines are boring. Daedra, they're never boring. It is a place of celebration for us. We dance, we make love. Would you speak with Sanguine?
Yeah, I will.
Approach them, and bring Sanguine a
I
gift.
don't have the crocodile
Some
brandy.
Cyrodiilic brandy is an appropriate gift for your host.
Cyrodiilic, I don't know why I was saying crocodilic. What do you sell, dude?
What can I interest you in?
Nothing? Alright. It's weird. I ran out.
Go then.
Well, I don't have the brandy, so I will not do this quest right now. Conjuration skill increased. We should be near, yep, Skingrad, so we're almost there. Alrighty-roo. I wonder why I just noticed the badges for bits don't seem to be correctly. It's still showing like the normal bit badges, and I should have my rupee ones that I made, so I will have to look into that later. I don't know why it's not doing that correctly. Get out of here, wolf. Take your pelt. Found another alien ruin. Bear! Where'd you go? Ah! Teleporting bear. Ah, I did not mean to flip off of that. Alright. Got me another bear pelt. Another bear. Ah, goblins and zombies, and more goblins. Alright, we're getting close. We can see the shrine on the map. Get some flowers along the way. Let's go do a favor for the god of corruption.
Another mortal come to do my bidding. I only wish suffering and death. You will bring me both. I want to see a man brought to the edge and pushed. Near Brindlehelm, you will find Mellus Petilius, a good man. An honorable man. He disgusts me. You will let him kill you with this, the cursed mace. As you are doing this for me, I'll save your miserable life. Probably. Get out of my sight.
Alright, he wants me to corrupt a guy named Mellus Petilius by forcing him to kill me with a mace. Alright, let's go get someone to kill me. Pretty solid looking Daedric mace. Alright, let's go to Brindle, or near Brindle. We're gonna corrupt this guy, get him to attack me and kill me. And I will have done Molag Bal a favor. Alright, here's the town he's in. And I'm unencumbered because I ran out of a potion. This is why you keep feather potions on you. Alright, because I'm like 100 pounds over what I should be carrying. Alright, found Brindlehelm. So he's gotta be somewhere around here. For some reason the map marker is pointing to nowhere. So we'll walk around and see if we can't spot him. Here's his house. Are you home? He is not home. Oh. Gonna go ahead and steal his stuff, because, you know, we're gonna corrupt him anyways. He don't need it. Take his lettuce and potatoes. Nothing in there that I care about. Nothing there. Nothing. It's crazy to me that it's already going to be the end of the year here in a little bit. That's bonkers. Does not seem like it's been that long. But then again, this is a super weird year. Okay. Where are you, buddy? See if maybe around some of the other houses he's over there. I don't see him.
What?
Have you heard any word of...
Yes?
Torvald the Sufficient. Tell me about Melis.
I know of him, but I don't figure I need to tell you about it.
I mean, so it stayed highlighted, so that means they've got more to tell us.
So?
So let's... So he likes these two.
That's enough. That's just not funny. No, you're full of it.
So he doesn't like the sides, but he likes the top.
You got... That's just... What a... You're pathetic.
You're pathetic.
That's just... Good. I won't... That works. I know of him.
Still won't tell me.
All right.
So,
That... Good. Blah, blah, blah. What a bore.
55...
Goodness. That's very...
65?
I know of the poor man. Did wonders for folks around here. There was no job too small for him. Killed off hordes of goblins when they attacked the town. Killed off a nest of minotaurs single-handedly. That's all in the past now, though. Since his wife Vena died, we haven't seen hide nor hair of the man. Gone off by himself.
Tell me about his wife.
She was a good woman, and Melis loved her as best he could. He was off fighting when she died. A sudden fever, and she was gone. Don't think he ever forgave himself for not being there when she passed. He swore then never to raise a weapon again. He lives alone now. Moved into a cabin not far outside of town. It's near where he buried Vena. I understand he visits her grave every day.
Alright, so his wife died of a fever.
I might swim more.
His wife died of a fever.
Be seeing you.
He was out saving the town when she died.
Yes?
Well, fuck you, dude.
I'm waiting.
What's your problem?
If you've been good,
Alright.
I'm through talking.
So we're gonna go corrupt a guy who defended a town and whose wife died while he was gone defending said town. And then he never forgave himself for it. So now he is a pacifist and won't raise a weapon or anything. So now we're gonna go see if we can taunt him into killing me. Because that's just the kind of person I am. Alright.
I would ask that you not bother me, especially in this place.
Alright.
High mountain ranges rise to the borders of the north and east.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Melis Petilius. Leave me in peace to mourn my wife, Vena.
Tell me about your wife.
Please, I do not wish to speak of her. My wife is buried here, and I only wish to visit her grave in peace. It is a sacred place to me. Just leave me, please.
So, he needs to kill me with this mace, so I'll drop it so we can pick it up. Can I, like, fireball her grave?
I have sworn not to raise a weapon in anger, but you have offended my honor in this most holy place. Prepare to die, devil!
Yep, that worked. If only there was a weapon you can kill me with. Oh no!
Yeah!
He's gonna level up my light armor while he just beats me. Hit me. Hit me.
Die!
Block myself with her grave. Oh, you're getting my blood all over her grave.
This
You
is
feel good
me.
about yourself?
Why won't you die?
Get in there, dude. Keep whacking.
That the best you can do? Show me what you've got.
TikTok, bro.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch. I'm confiscating your
The
sword.
second time you've got me with that, I'm like, wait, he's not a guard. Why is he saying this?
Die, grr. Take that!
It fitted perfectly too, because it was right in between he was saying things. So it seemed perfectly feasible that he was the one saying it.
I'm just warming up, you pathetic worm!
And his voice is basically the same as that voice anyway. Alright. Now we corrupted the innocent guy. Now let's talk to the shrine buddy here.
Well, it seems you've accomplished the task set out for you. Well done.
Damn that dude, so I can get a mace that I'll never use.
Another ruined soul. But you'll still get your prize, won't you? I think it was worth it, don't you? Keep up the good work, little mortal.
The Mace of Molag Bal. Absorbs strength, absorbs magic, and looks pretty nifty. Alright, but that is blunt, and I have no skill with blunt, so we're gonna leave it. Alrighty here, now we're over here. What quest should we do next? I don't have any Cyrodiilic Brandy for the Sanguine quests. Sanguine. I'm not really stealthy enough to go kill these guys yet. Don't have that. I can go do Nocturnal's quest. She's over here. Right? Am I crazy? Oh, I guess it won't point me directly to her. I think she's over here. Yep. Okay. We'll do that quest now. So we're going to head over towards Leowen. We're going to go east and southeast. What's my potion making at? 85. Cool, cool. You know what? I should get to a city and sell my stuff first. We'll go south to Skin Ground real quick. Ooh, actually, I'm over next to Wawanet Inn. That's one inn that's got the guy who is the one who sells items for the vampire house, and so he is also one of the characters that has kind of the highest kind of amount of gold for selling stuff to. So he's a good. And I'm over encumbered. Wait, how am I over encumbered again? All right, well, let's make some potions real quick. Oh, I need to repair my stuff. Guess that makes sense. I just let that dude beat me repeatedly. I really need to find a better helmet. I've got like mithril and stuff, and then I've got a freaking leather helmet. Got some dwarven armor, got a repair hammer. It's gonna put me over. Do I have anything else I can drop? That's 40 pounds. Probably don't have 40 pounds of stuff I can drop. Oh, maybe. What? Oh, didn't mean to put that in his inventory. Alright, let's make some potions, because I know I've got some heavier pieces. Flax seeds. Flax seeds on everything. So Dalish, how was your Fallout 76 today? I think I saw you pop up when I was working. There's a Minotaur horn, which weighs like 5 pounds just in itself. Corn. That's good, because I can get rid of the pumpkins, which weigh a fair amount. Alright. Anything yet? We got some root pulp with the lily nectar here. But do everything with ogre teeth. Ooh, I do. Okay, so that dropped me down a bit, but I still need to drop some stuff. Let's see. I need to drop 21 pounds. drop my extra mithril stuff. How much is this? 400 compared to... it's probably not worth it to... I'll just drop this. It's cool and all, but... I don't have any more feather stuff on top of the feather potion I've got currently, so... We will just continue on our way. Surprised I'm not taking fall damage quite yet, but I guess it's not quite steep enough. After long, arduous hours of practicing jumping and controlling your falls, you become a journeyman of acrobatics. Now you have the dodge ability. Block while jumping makes you dodge in the direction of the jump. You will do a tumbling roll and possibly avoid an attack. Whatever it is, it sounds big. Oh, it's a bear. Yeah, I don't have enough mana. Probably shouldn't jump backwards down a cliff. That'd be too steep. Alright. I'm gonna go continue east. Hope everyone's having a good night tonight. It is Wednesday. We're halfway through the week if you work Monday to Friday. If not, who knows, maybe it's your weekend. Which it would be fantastic also. Personally, I work tomorrow, but I have Friday off, which is a nice break, so I get a 3-day weekend. Which I will be using to play some games, which will be a nice all-day thing. Oh, I'm over encumbered. Feather fall. There's the inn down there. Take that fall damage. When you level up acrobatics in this game, it's fantastic. Like, if you hit the max, or especially if you hit the max, plus you have the boots and spring heal. No, it crashed! Why would you do this game? Let's see how long ago it was that we saved. Probably going to be since last time I went outside, which was quite a while ago. Oy. I don't know why it's... Oh no, I've got to do the whole quest over again and everything. No. Well, that's super annoying. Gotta do this whole quest again.
What?
Then make my way to the city.
Make it quick.
Yeah, I know.
That's good. You're a big fat liar. I can't argue with that. That's just... What? Blah, blah, blah. What a bore. No. That's right. I know of the...
Alright.
Goodbye.
So we're gonna go equip this guy again by going over to where his wife is buried and hitting him with the fireball and letting him kill me with that mace. And then we will head to the city again, sell my stuff. Hey bud. How you doing?
I would ask that...
Yeah, I know. Don't bother you while you're at your...
You can...
However, I do plan on bothering you. Here's something to hit me with.
Please. I have sworn not...
Pick up that mace.
Die!
Let's come over here and fight over here so you can just punch me into this wall so I won't move away.
Ow! Die, damn you! Ah! Ah! Ow! Am I supposed to be impressed? Ow!
Up while I'm getting punched.
Let's get this over. I fought crabs more fearsome than you.
Come on, keep hitting the bow. Alright, there we go. Let's complete this quest, then we'll save it real quick.
It seems you've
Apparently I
accomplished
need to
the
save
task
more
set out
often.
for you. Well done. Another man damned. Another ruined soul. But you'll still get your prize, won't you? I think it was worth it, don't you? Keep up the good work, little mortal.
Cool. Got that mace. Let's quick save. I'm watching you. Alright, now we're gonna head back to the Imperial City. Nope. That's not what I meant to do. I sometimes forget that the Matilda is over encumbered. Means I gotta make all my potions again and repair my stuff again. Alright, let's make some potions. I have large quantities of stuff like this for potion making. I'll just set the one up and then change it with everything else, because they only sometimes they only overlap with like one thing or something, so it's helpful to just have something that kind of touches a lot of them, so you can easily just be like potion, 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 potion. Ogre's teeth in there. Get some viper blades or viper leaves. Alright, cool. Made my potions. Again, gonna quick save. This game keeps tanking on me. Apparently the mods just keep crashing it. But it doesn't error out or anything, so I'm not sure quite what's going on. But I don't know. I'll figure it out. Just gonna jump. There's a will wisp over there. Let's focus on some healing there. What level am I for alchemy now? 27? You getting there?
Oh! Oh!
I don't know, one of the mobs causes red water for some reason. Oh dear, run, fortune nickel. Did I go too far? Oh yeah, I passed the bridge. I went a little more northeast than I had meant to, but not too far out of my way. So, for those who have joined since I kind of went over where I'm going to the inn up here because in one of the DLCs you can get a house, and the guy who sells you everything is in this kind of place here, and he's got one of the most kind of amounts of money for a shopkeeper. So even when you sell expensive items and stuff like that, he's got enough money to cover it. And he's sitting right here.
You need something...
Shopkeeper. Oh, he is actually shopkeeping.
Go ahead.
Let's make him like us. So he doesn't like that. He doesn't seem to like that. Or he likes these two. He doesn't have much of a smile on him.
Blah, blah. Yo. Where'd you get that? That's good. I like... You're pathetic. I appreciate... What a thought. See? Every little bit helps.
It's worth it for me to spend some money
That will get
on
you
him
something. Excellent.
Because
have a look at my...
I sell him a ton of stuff, so it's worth having him like me so I can get really good deals on stuff. See, he's got 2,000 compared to a lot of places that have a lot less. Let's try to sell him a ring.
Oh, you drive her hard.
Alright, he's cool with that. Let's try another ring.
No deal.
Too much. 61. Alright, cool. And the cool thing is he'll buy a lot of stuff. You got a great deal there. I can sell him books, I can sell him pelts, I can sell him whatever. Which is a helpful thing because a lot of vendors will only buy like specific stuff, like a weapons vendor will only buy
You got
weapons.
a great deal there.
So having somebody who can just buy everything is extremely helpful. Alright, I'm gonna sell my staffs.
A fine...
I kind of like the paralyzed thing, but I can just get a paralyzed spell. I'm not going to sell the Mace of Malak Ball, because it's a Daedric artifact, and I like keeping all the Daedric artifacts, regardless of...
That's more than I'd usually pay.
Because I'm not going to use it.
That seems a fair price.
Ring of Mysticism I'm not going to use, because I've already got my Steel Skin and my Khajiit. Sell some books. Sell some tomes. I don't need the Magefield Charter. I've been kicked out of it once already, I know the rules. Oh, let's not sell the Tome of Unlife because it looks real cool.
An excellent...
I'll put it in my house. Alright, sell the Sapphires, sell the Topaz, sell the Wolf Pelts. The Westfield Fang Bear, or Bear Fangs are for a specific quest, so I won't sell those. So I think I sold him everything but the potions I've got.
Walk all...
Is that correct? Let's take a look. Yep, everything but the potions, which is cool, because potions don't really weigh much, so no.
Always in the shadow of Sithith.
Alright, now we were going to go do the Nocturnal quest, which is kind of southeast down here near Leowen. We'll head down there. Cougar I killed earlier, a mountain lion I guess technically. Oh, there's some near it. There is a plant that you can collect a bunch of to get kind of this special potion. It's one of the quest lines. So collect that. Let's collect more stuff for our potion making. You can always use more ingredients. Hop, jump, 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 jump. Come on, I can do it. Hey, thanks for the bits, Beard. Have a good night. Hope you get some rest. Alright, we are in the Water District. Beard, if you're still here, tell the wife I said goodnight as well. Hello.
What is it, citizen? What can I do for you?
Tell me about any rumors.
The Emperor is dead, and so are his heirs. We're a legion without a leader. The Blades were trusted with our Lord's protection, and they failed.
Yeah, they did.
Farewell, citizen.
Dalish, I didn't even know you were still here. I don't even know if you're back right now, but if you are, how was your stream earlier? I saw it pop up when I was working, but I didn't get a chance to join. There's a boar. Let's blow up the boar. Not hit the boar. There we go, that one did. Alright. Get some boar meat. And we're going to continue heading southeast. Yo, I was in fact talking to you, but it's all good. I was just asking how your stream went earlier. I was working, so I couldn't jump in when you went live. Southeast, we're going to go over this body of water here, and then we'll kind of follow this road all the way down, and it kind of runs into Nocturnal Shrine. So east over the body of water, and then follow the road south. That is the plan. For any of you guys who like the Oblivion soundtrack, which I think is one of the most amazing soundtracks from a game ever, it is on Spotify if you guys have Spotify, so I highly recommend listening to it. They used to have Morrowind on there, but it got removed for some reason, and they've also got Skyrim, but Oblivion is my favorite of the soundtracks, so I am super stoked that it's on there. It was okay at game glitch, so I couldn't move on the quest that I wanted to, so I started decorating the house. Well, that's a bummer. Nothing more annoying than having a freaking glitch preventing you from doing something you want to do. It's always super frustrating. Do you think, like, when you reload and stuff, you'll be able to continue, or are you just SOL for that entire quest line? Got some more Nern root. I see a wolf up there. Summon some imps along the way so I can level up my conjuration. I really just need to get a better conjuration spell. If I remember correctly, I think Shadenhall is the city with the kind of mainly conjuration spells, but I'm not 100% on that. Hopefully you can get it next time you play. Well, that's good, because that'd be super annoying if you were just completely locked out of it. I've had that happen to me on a few games, and it just pisses me off, and then I end up not playing the games. Oh, that's mine. I was like, where'd that imp come from? Alright. So this is the road. We're going to follow this road south, kind of curve east, and we will go. Get some power from the well, which fully recharges your mana and your health. I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure on the health part, but you're going to try to rob me. Yep, you sure are. And he did. Mythical boots. I'll take it. Alright. We're just going to continue on this road. Hello, dear. I've got a bunch of meetings at work tomorrow, and I've also got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, which is going to be super fun. But, whatever. Projects gotta get done. Bear! Strong bear. Most of the bears I kill in 2 hits. Oh, this one's not even 3. Alright. Looks like there's a little settlement up here. Something's attacking me again. What's over here? I'll just summon my imp. If he wants to go attack it, he can. Oh, some goblins. What is this place? What's the name? Cropsford? I was just gonna keep on past these goblins, but they keep freaking attacking me. Come on, keep coming. Almost got the spell. Almost. Boom, there we go. Alright. Dude's got a ton of arrows. 56 iron arrows, 80 steel arrows. The heck? How much did that bow weigh? It's only 10 pounds. Why am I 20 pounds over all of a sudden? Did I get that many bows? Alright, well, let's see. How much am I over? Basically 20 pounds. I just took a freaking photo potion. There we go. That was weird. Alright.
Ah!
I definitely got away from the road. So let's find our way back. Oh, okay. Let's turn east. Continue on. And the gotta hop everywhere. Camp up ahead, most likely full of people who will try to murder me. Well, maybe not. These guys don't look like bandits or anything.
Welcome, traveller. We're all so worried about the goblins, we may not be as hospitable as we should be.
Goblins?
Everything was going well. We had set up camp at Cropsford, and it looked like a beautiful spot. Then the goblins attacked. Thank Ifra that Marissa was there. Without her, the goblins would have surely killed us all.
Cropsford.
It was my father's dream for us all to start a new life there. He spent everything he had to buy the land. Now it all seems to be ruined.
Tell me about your father.
Barth Elgarnad is my father. I'm worried about him. I think it'll break his heart if we can't build Cropsford. My father hired her as a guide at an inn south of here. Good thing, too. She saved our lives and led us safely back here after the goblin attack.
Alright.
You too.
Can I take your stuff? I sure can. I appreciate you sharing the love, person. Taking all your stuff. Alright. Let me guess. That's a... Oh, I really figured that would have been a quest.
Hello, I hope the goblins along the Yellow Road didn't give you any trouble.
Hello!
If you ask Barthel, it's the garden spot of Tamriel. See for yourself. It's just northwest of here. But watch out for the goblins. We had just set up at Cropsford when Marissa came running in. Said goblins were heading our way. We barely escaped with our lives.
Rumors.
Blackwood isn't so bad once you get used to the flies. And being lost all the time. And the zombies. And will-o'-the-wisps.
That sounds pretty bad.
Oh, bother.
Hello, my friend. A word of advice. Best way to take out a skeleton is with a big weapon. She's a wilderness guide we hired to lead our expedition to Cropsford. Saved our lives when the goblins attacked.
Goblins?
Watch out for them if you're heading north. We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement.
For a price?
I had a good feeling about you, friend.
New settlement.
We plan to call it Cropsford. My daughter Kalia, her husband Aloys, and I came all the way from High Rock to start a new life here. We have a charter from the county, everything done official and by the book. I'm sure now that they knew all along that the Hand was in Goblin territory. But no matter, who cares if a few settlers get themselves killed?
Alright.
Have you made any progress?
No.
It's northwest of here along the Yellow Road.
Alright.
Take care, friend.
Well met. Come, warm yourself by our fire. Follow the Yellow Road northwest from here. You'll see the supplies I had to abandon when the goblins attacked. You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war. The caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow. The two nearest are Timber Scar Cave and Cracked Wood Cave. Here. Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head, I don't know. Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timber Scar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Cracked Wood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the hard way.
The hard way?
Well, you could always just fight your way into Cracked Wood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion. Neither. There's islands in the Nibbin Bay no one has visited in 100 years. Good luck, and don't underestimate the goblins. They're more dangerous than they look.
Hail.
Hey, Maven coming still?
Well met.
Head up. Don't see anyone attacking me anymore. Alright. Got a bunch of deer. Oh, hello, Spriggan. I feel like Spriggans should be more vulnerable to fire, as they're made of wood. Alright, whatever it was that stopped you attacking. Alright, so we got the Timber Scar Cave and the Cracked Wood Cave. One is to recover the head from the goblins in the Timber Scar Cave. We can try the stealthy route first. And if it doesn't work, we can always just murder everybody. Should probably save, since I haven't saved in a while. Who sees me? Oh, hello.
Oh!
Just a ton more arrows. 10 pounds of arrows, jeez. Oh, even more arrows. Got so many arrows. Alright. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it here for the night. I appreciate everyone stopping by. Let's see here. I want to check something out. But I appreciate everyone stopping by and watching the game for a bit. It's always fun chatting with everybody. Hope everyone has a good Wednesday night or morning, you know, wherever you are. Let's see. We are gonna go raid one of my buddies here who's streaming some Phasmophobia if anyone wants to join. If not, no worries. But I hope everyone has a good night.